So I'm Jason, I'm the National Wikimedian at the National Library of Wales. And I think the biggest change that our residencies introduced to our organisation is perhaps a little bit unexpected. Initially, the residency was all about the impact of sharing images openly. But actually what we found as time went on was that outreach events were increasingly popular. We had volunteers signing up to work on Wikipedia projects, and we found that we were engaging people with the library's collections that we otherwise wouldn't. So I think that was a really unexpected change in the mindset of the organisation in actually, instead of just sharing content with Wikipedia, to actually use it as an engagement tool. I think by far the most powerful way of ensuring sustainable collaboration with Wikimedia in the long term is being able to demonstrate the impact of your activities, whether that's through hard statistics or through case studies. And I think that's what's really powerful to an organisation, and also aligning those impacts with the goals and the ambitions of the institution. So for the National Library of Wales, a big part of taking on a permanent Wikimedian is that a lot of the work that the residency covered, outreach work, increasing access to our collections globally and digitally, those align with the core goals of the National Library of Wales, and so it made it very easy for them to commit long term to supporting Wikimedia. I think the National Library of Wales is very different as a result of hosting Wikimedian in residence. We're far more open as an organisation. We already had great open access policies, but we're now pushing that even further and making our access to our data and our images even more open and transparent. And on the ground, things look very different. We have a team of volunteers working week in, week out on Wikipedia projects. We've got a Wikidata visiting scholar, the only one in the world, who's doing some really cutting-edge stuff with our data on Wikidata. And of course, perhaps the biggest change is the fact that we now have a permanent Wikimedian at the National Library of Wales, and that's not something that many organisations have, and I think that just shows the library's commitment to Wikimedia following the initial residency.